Trying to get out of debt or even just getting ahead in life requires a goal and not just a wish. The most successful goals all have one thing in common. They're SMART goals. I'm going to go over each aspect of setting a SMART goal to increase your probability of success, and then we'll cover what makes a SMART goal smarter. A SMART goal is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. With these 5 aspects of a goal in place, your chances of achieving your goals are greatly increased. Let's say you have a goal to save more money. While it's an admirable goal, saying things like, I want to save more money, are pretty vague, and you're not likely to succeed without some more parameters. So let's break it down into a SMART goal. First, be specific about what your goal is. Instead of, I want to save more money, try including the 5 W's in your sentence. That's who, where, what, when, and why. If you can answer these questions, you're well on your way. Who is, well, me. I want to save more money. Where? This isn't really relevant for this particular goal, so we can skip this one. What? Time to be specific. I want to save an extra $6,000. When? This is the finish line. I want to save an extra $6,000 in the next 12 months. Why? This is really important because you need to know why a goal is valuable to you so you don't lose sight of your motivation. I want to save an extra $6,000 in the next 12 months to put towards my emergency fund. So now I have a much more specific goal. It went from a rather vague, I want to save more money, to I want to save an extra $6,000 in the next 12 months to put towards my emergency fund. I think you'll agree this has got a lot more direction to it. The next point is it measurable? Once you have your goal, it needs to be something you can measure. This is usually a yes, no, or true, false, or a numeric value. In this case, it's numeric, $6,000. So I know when this goal has been attained because there's a clear number that I'm striving for. Next, ask yourself whether the goal is actually attainable. I'm going to be saving money and will have completed the goal when I reach $6,000. But how will I go about it? Making the goal attainable is where we evaluate the steps and resources needed to complete the goal. How will I save the money? I can safely assume that I'm not going to trip over the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, so there's some work that needs to be done. Breaking it down into smaller steps makes the goal attainable. I have 12 months to save $6,000, and that's a neat $500 each month. Setting a mini goal is a great way to keep on track. It also means you get to celebrate the small steps along the way, which can help keep you motivated. To save $500 every month, I'll need to track my spending and saving with a budget. And by the way, if you need help setting a budget, you can learn more about that in the link below in the comments. Each month I can spend less by bringing my lunch to work, or I can earn extra money with a side job, for example. And by tracking my goal monthly and planning how I'm going to achieve it, I'll know if my savings goal is on the right path. All the planning in the world won't help you achieve your goal if it's not realistic. If my goal was to save $6,000 in 1 month or $400,000 in a year, those goals aren't necessarily realistic, and that's a fast way to lose your motivation to even try. Don't set yourself up for failure by making the goal unrealistic. Part of being realistic is ensuring that your goals are relevant to your life plan. For example, if you want to learn to snowboard, but you hate the cold and the snow, is it really a skill set that you'll use and enjoy? Will you stick it out and actually follow through to the learning? Is there a better use of your time and energy on another goal that's a little bit more relevant to your lifestyle? Finally, ask yourself about the timeliness of your goal. Putting a time limit on your goal creates a sense of urgency. Remember, a goal without a timeline is just a dream. Putting a deadline on your goal gives you a time structure to work towards. In my case, 12 months timeline can be easily broken down into 1 month mini goals. Now that you have a SMART goal, that's not quite the end of the process. Goal setting is ongoing. To make your goals smarter, you'll need to evaluate and, if necessary, revise your goal. It's okay to adjust your goals as factors in your life either make them irrelevant or unattainable on the current timeline. Heck, maybe you finished your goal well ahead of schedule due to some good fortune coming your way. Keep an eye on your goals to ensure you're on track and adjust your action plan as necessary. And remember, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Good luck and start planning your smarter goal.